Sir, this topic, LARR Act 2013, Land Acquisition, Compensation and Valuation Framework. This looks very dense and technical. I want to understand it clearly because this seems very important for practical valuation work. Yes, this is one of the most critical laws for valuation, especially in government acquisition cases. This act ensures fair compensation, transparency, protection of landowners. Earlier, compensation was often disputed. LARR Act corrected that. Sir, what is the base of this act? It is built on three pillars: transparency in acquisition, fair compensation, protection of property rights. Also aligned with constitutional rights, Article 300A. So this law balances government need and private rights? Exactly. Sir, when can government acquire land? Only for public purpose, such as infrastructure projects, urban development, industrial corridors, public utilities. So private misuse is restricted? Yes, acquisition must be justified. Sir, now the most important, compensation calculation. Yes, understand this carefully. 1. Market value base, determined using comparable sales, circle rate versus actual rate. 2. Multiplier factor, depends on rural versus urban location. Rural areas get higher multiplier. 3. Solatium, additional compensation, extra compensation for compulsory acquisition. 4. Total compensation, final is equal to market value into multiplier plus solatium. So compensation can be significantly higher than market value? Yes, especially in rural areas. Sir, how is valuation actually done? Comparable sales method, evidence-based approach, adjustment for location and time, consideration of highest and best use HBU. So normal valuation principles apply but with legal structure? Correct. Sir, I see R&R also included. What is that? This act is not only about money. It includes housing provision, livelihood support, infrastructure facilities, social compensation. So it addresses displacement impact also? Yes, very holistic approach. Sir, what is the difference between market value and compensation value? Market value is equal to actual market price. Compensation value is equal to legal value including multiplier and solatium. So compensation value is usually higher? Yes, but may also create distortions. Sir, where do disputes arise? Common issues, wrong comparables, overvaluation due to speculation, undervaluation, poor data. Also, legal scrutiny, acquisition challenges. What role do courts play? Courts apply principles like comparable sales, fair compensation doctrine, avoid speculative pricing. So valuation must stand legal scrutiny. Yes, very important. Sir, what are real-world challenges? Data gaps, informal transactions, delayed compensation, increasing litigation. So ground reality differs from theory. Yes, valuer must bridge that gap. So final understanding? LARR Act ensures fair and transparent land acquisition, defines structure of compensation using market value, multiplier and solatium, includes rehabilitation and requires strong valuation backed by evidence and legal principles. Perfect. Always remember, in acquisition cases, valuation is not just technical, it is socially sensitive and legally accountable. Understood. This adds a completely new dimension to valuation. Yes, this is where valuation meets public policy.